There was a king who had 3 daughters, and the youngest, Psyche, was so beautiful that Aphrodite grew jealous and began to plan mischief.
I'll teach that little upstart. How dare she go around pretending to be as beautiful as I? When I'm finished with her, she'll wish that she was as ugly as a toad. Eros! Son, your mother has been insulted. Go and pierce the maiden while she lays asleep.
While she is sleeping? Why?
If you scratch her with your arrow while she is asleep, she will fall in love with the first person she awakes to. I will send the castle dwarf or a 102-year-old gardener, or yes, a donkey. This is meant to be cruel, so off and do your work. Darn. Eros went off to the castle. He stood looking at Psyche.
She is too beautiful for her own safety.
Eros fell into such a trance that suddenly his arrow slipped and he scratched himself. He instantly fell in love.
Eros ran back to tell his mother what had happened. She fell into a rage. She put a curse upon Psyche that cast an invisible crown of thorns around her so that nobody would come near her. Eros was angry with his mother.
Until you let go of this spell, I'll do no business of love. Your praises will not be sung. Farewell.
Sure enough, Eros didn't shoot, and there was no love. Aphrodite had had enough.
What is it you wish?
The girl.
You shall have her. Sharpen your arrows and get back to work. The king and queen got their daughter and knew she had to find love, so they sent her up the mountainside. They thought all their daughter would receive was a monster as a husband. She walked up the mountain and the wind blew. She saw a floating torch and followed it inside the castle.
Why can I not see you? My husband, where is he?
Psyche cleaned, then waited for her husband in the room. Invisible, Eros entered.
You are Psyche. I am your husband. You are the most beautiful girl in all the world. Beautiful enough to make the goddess of love jealous.
Where are you?
Here.
The next morning, when Psyche awoke, her husband was gone. That night, Eros again returned. It continued like this night after night, day after day. Soon Psyche became frustrated and didn't believe that their love was real. Late that night, after Eros had fallen asleep, she took the torch and crept up close to him. She could see his face finally. She leaned over to kiss his cheek, and a drop of oil dripped onto him.
You wretched girl. You're not ready to accept love. Yes, I am love itself, and I cannot live where I'm not believed. Farewell, Psyche.
Husband! Husband!
Everything began to disappear, and soon the whole castle was gone. She was left in the forest. From that day on, she roamed the woods, searching. Some say she still searches in the dark places. Some say that Aphrodite turned her into an owl who sees best in the dark and cries, "Ooh, ooh." Some say that she was turned into a bat that haunts the night. Others say that her husband finally forgave her and they went up to Olympus together, where she helps him bring young love together. She herself is now invisible. She whispers to us that none but love knows the secret of love, that believing is seeing. Ooh.